All right, here we go. Mike, I'm out here. What's cracking with everyone? Got some O2 sensors. There's the number. 15703. Bosch. I'm going with the official Bosch. AC Delco. Is that Bosch? I don't know. I think it is. I think this is what came on here stock. Y3, because that was the deal. They had 3 of them for $30 shipped on eBay, which I thought was a pretty sweet deal. I almost bought another set of them. It'd be good if you had a 96 Impala, because they have 4 O2 sensors. The 94 and 95 only have 2, which is good. Yes, look at that. That's exactly what I wanted. Well, let's not speak too soon, but that looks exactly like what we got underneath there. So yeah, I got 3 of them for $33 total. That's with the tax. So that's pretty good. There was more on there, but I don't know how many. I don't know if they had the deal forever. But yeah, you could find them for pretty cheap, you know. So it's going to be worth it to change these, I think. I'm wondering, why is it so dark in here? And I have sunglasses on. It's still going to be dark, but here we go. Can the GoPro see what I'm seeing? It won't react to, I don't know. I want to touch the screen, it's not showing it. Oh, there it goes. Alright, there's the O2 sensor, and it's connected right here. Try to be careful with the plastic. These can be a struggle to get out if you haven't taken them out recently, or maybe even if you have. I did take this one out in the last couple years, but the one that I took out was very stuck in there. It was a pain, if I remember correctly. Maybe it's somewhere on video, I can't be for sure. Anyway, yeah, a good thing you could do is heat it up, maybe even run the car. That's how I was going to heat it up. Heat will help. Also put anti-seize compound on there. It should come with it if you buy like a new one. This is a 7/8. They also have a socket you could put on a ratchet. I have that, but I was down here earlier just to check and see if I was gonna have to struggle with it again, and I got it loose with the wrench. I don't know what the passenger side is gonna be, but that's what we're dealing with right now. Yeah, the socket would be faster, but and it has like a slit down the middle, so you can put the wires in there without damaging it. But I didn't want to go searching for it. I knew that wasn't gonna work yet. So that's what's going on here. I figured I should change the O2 sensors because who knows? I did get them from pick and pull from some random Firebird. Yeah, there's one out. Where's the other one? Oh, that's gonna be more difficult. Maybe I will end up getting that socket. Let me see if I could just put this on the ground and let the magic happen. I don't know if anyone can see anything. That's the theme of the channel. Well, there's the other one up there. Hopefully you can see it. I'm gonna try to get it out. Let's see what's going on. I might have to get the socket. Unless I get lucky. I thought it was gonna be more. Barely, just not enough of the angle I need. I need that one to go on right there. This is banging and making noise now. Lots of noise. Alright, already struggling. Maybe I'll go get the correct tool or try to come from this angle. Okay. Hold on. And I didn't yet. What you want to do here is probably nothing that I do, so I don't know. It's so on there. These wires are kind of in the way. What? I knew it was gonna make me go get the tool. All right, maybe we just don't show that. That's my hat. That's how it happens. I said I was gonna get the dirty hat, and then I forgot. This one is kind of dirty already. Nice story. All right, how about we just put this one in and then quit? Cool. All right, so this one's got the anti-seize compound on it already. I'm just gonna do this under here just to make sure not to contaminate it. Just make sure they're the same size. Looks good. Yeah, this is gonna be a new one right here. I guess we'll just show the people. Yep, see the anti-seize compound. Is that enough to keep it from anti-seizing? Hopefully we don't have to find out for a long time. We're just gonna put this one in. Hopefully the camera can see something here. It's screwed in, shouldn't be too difficult. Don't speak too soon. It is an interesting thread into the exhaust. It's not as smooth, you know. Okay, this camera's got like 2 settings on it. Well, it's got a bunch of settings, but it never does what I want it, and now it seems to have. Oh no. Hello. I think the battery's dead on this camera, which is convenient. I mean, this light. Yeah, it is. Anyway, so there's that. Did anyone see anything? Then you just thread it in. I don't like to use the socket to put it in because I don't like to bend these wires up. I feel like you kind of have to bend the wires to get them into the socket. When you're pulling out an O2 sensor, it doesn't really matter, and you can use them to put it in. They make room for it, but I just like to use this wrench if you can. For the other side, we might do with the socket, so we'll see. It's a yeah, I don't know. I kind of don't want to tighten it too much because I know it's gonna be a hassle to get out if I ever have to get it out. I don't know where this is supposed to attach somewhere, maybe on the frame or something, but I don't know if I have wherever that goes to. So yeah, there's that. That's something to look into. Anyway, we'll go charge this light up. All right, here's an O2 sensor socket. I knew it was gonna make me get it. Well, maybe I gave up early just so I could show you guys. So, oops. All right, so this is how it works. I'm gonna use it in real time, but that's why this slot is here for these wires, so you don't damage it, and so you can get in there. That's how it works. I'm probably still not gonna be able to get to it, and yeah, heat. I might turn the car on and let it run and get hot if I have to, because these are difficult to get out. I would definitely say wear gloves, have a sweatshirt or something on so you don't cut your arm, have lighting and all that. Probably, yeah, safety glasses, which I don't have on. Probably definitely want those for the getting stuff in your, not getting stuff in your face thing. This, and you definitely want to unplug it. So yeah, very annoying. This tool might not be working here for me. There's no room to see anything. Also, I pretty much probably just strip that thing, and this light wants to bang out now. I hit the light and let's turn off. Gonna be turning this car on probably soon and getting this hot. Trying to tighten it's also an option, possibly. Right now I'm just trying to bang this wrench on the bottom of it here. God, there's nowhere to go. Because that's not really gonna come off, I don't think. If I get the car heated up and then turn that, I think it's good. Yeah, I'm not really trying to do that. Yeah. This car's trying to kill me. It's not gonna start either because I'm gonna need to jump it. Nothing easy. So here we go. Gonna connect this battery. It's not gonna start. Got the O2 sensor disconnected. It's gonna give me some type of check engine code. All I want to do is get this thing hot so I can take this O2 sensor out. Somehow this is gonna probably screw me over. I don't have the O2 sensor connected. Come on. I got one of them connected, but not the other one. I'm gonna let it get hot. That shouldn't take too long, I don't think. As soon as something like this is hot, you know. Well, that's one O2 sensor disconnected. starting to get hot. It probably didn't need, it didn't need that much, does it? Probably. I kind of want to put it, I'm gonna put another jack stand under here as well. So I gotta do some pushing. On this wrench right here, I might put another wrench on it. That's the problem here. These things are very unfriendly on the removal, so that's a problem. This is turning into a problem. All right, I guess I'm just gonna try to push on this a little bit more, and if not, probably use this socket and cut the wires off this O2 sensor. I'd rather not do that though, you know, if I don't have to. I don't like that sound of that jack. And this thing's on there now. I should try to hit it with the that might have stripped it. That's not what I wanted. But it is. Let's see here. Did it move, or do I gotta try something else? I think it moved. Wow, yes. All right, the heat definitely helped it. Yeah. All right, this is gonna be a long. This is gonna be a long. It's gonna be a long time. Oh, it's gonna be a long time, but it's loose, so that's all that matters. Yeah, I think this light went out. All right. Yeah. Show the people. All right, so yeah, you gotta be. That was almost a jam I almost got myself into right there. Almost got myself into a jam right there. So be careful removing these. Try not to strip. Try not to strip them. Wow, what's up with the lights? We're not showing it all. Anyway, it's loose. I'm gonna take it out. That's terrible. Anyway, can you see anything? Probably not. But here's where you're gonna be laying underneath the car, putting in O2 sensor. If you're lucky enough to get it out. And if you're lucky enough to get it back in. It's always tricky getting this something with a wire on it that spins, and also spinning into spinning into exhaust play-by-play, you feel me? Like you got that O2 sensor play-by-play video, like radio for the radio, you feel me? So yeah, it's that, and then it's a wrench. This O2 sensor wrench thing I got, ratchet, socket, it's just not it's just not complying, and I feel like it never really does. So there's that. Maybe I should heat the car up. Maybe I should run the car now. But we're moving pretty good. I don't know if anyone can see anything. It's one of those flip the wrench over every time deals. You know what I'm saying? I'm flipping it. Alright, we're going places now. But just don't hurry, don't be in a hurry and strip it. You're gonna need this for the future. I also don't really even want to like torque this thing down. I'm scared of that. That feels like a torque too far. I don't think I want to go to the next. I don't think I want to go to the next one. All right, the light was doing nothing the whole time. Good. All right, let's set play-by-play. We're just gonna connect it here out to the corner. That'd be stupid if this didn't reach somehow. I think it does. I think it does. It better. All right, you're not gonna be able to see that, and I don't know where this thing's supposed to clip to, but I don't know about any of that. I don't know where any of that happens. I don't know where any of that clipping action goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't. There's the O2 sensor where I connected it. It has some type of clip on the back. I don't know where that's supposed to clip into. And also, I can't see it even if I could. All right, it's about time to get under here. Out from under here. There's that brand new O2 sensor. Another one. 2 brand new O2 sensors. Mike, I'm out here. Where's my glasses? I should be on celebrity status. Where's my hat? I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, it matters. There's it. There it is. All right, 2 new O2 sensors, 94 and 95 Caprice Impala LT1. If you have a 96, it's gonna have 4. More fun for you. Good deals on eBay. 3 for $30. I might go back and buy more, but hopefully I don't gotta change this again. I do have an extra, but hopefully I don't have to change it again. And I got some backups. So yeah, and I got some backups. So who knows their status? They're probably been bad for a long time, but at least they'll close off a exhaust hole or something. That is on or off, I don't know. All right, so yeah, I got 2 new O2 sensors. I advise use caution. Heat to get them out, yes. Anti-seize when putting them in, yes. Be careful. Wear gloves and long sleeve. Have something that fits on there properly and pry. You can pry with or push with. If it's rusty, you're gonna have a time. Most of them probably are rusty or haven't been changed. You might have a time with that. You're gonna not want to strip. You're gonna want to not strip this. And yeah, I was gonna cut the ends off and put a socket on there. Let me go show these tools, I guess, since they're underneath the car. Gotta grab all this anyway. Oh, that socket, that's right, one socket rolled away. All right, so I was able to get both of them off with the wrench. I did use heat by turning on the car and letting it run for the second one. This, it was like spreading, you know? It wasn't holding like it needed to. If it was a looser one, it would have done it. But those things are on there, so that wasn't gonna work. What I was gonna use is, of course, there's some type of Chinese scale. It has Chinese writing on it. You see? The socket will go as far away as possible. All right, I was gonna use this and I was just gonna cut off the wires. That's when you're getting close to the end though. You're not reusing that sensor or just going, I could only replace one sensor because I couldn't get the other one out. Nah, when you cut the wires, that's you're gonna have to get this out somehow. Maybe you could drill a hole and put like another bung for like an O2 sensor somewhere else in the exhaust and just leave the one in there that's stuck. I mean, it could be that bad. You might have to take your whole exhaust down. You might have to replace your whole exhaust if you have a problem somewhere with one of these O2 sensors not coming out. I faced it on this car before. The first time I went at an O2 sensor here, and I replaced it with like some pick and pull one that I got for free that probably never ever worked. I don't believe these set a code, so this is all stuff to watch out for. If they don't set a code, and they might not set a code. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Depends what year you have. Like, you can even read the codes on these years. This is 94, 95. I have a Scan Master so I can see codes, but it doesn't give you like a P003, 02 or something, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't give you one of those. It just gives you like 95 or 96 or 34. So OBD1, if you have a 96, you probably can read the codes on it. 94, 95 is a challenge. So maybe just, these were so cheap, I was like, I'm just throwing them in. But definitely beware when it comes to removing them. I gotta say that the few times I've faced them on these cars hasn't been like the most enjoyable. And I'm in California where we don't even get rust like that, so I can only imagine if you're in another state where they're just like, yeah, use heat, leverage heat, correct tools. If you don't have them, just order a socket or something, order like a ratcheting wrench, order a swivel or whatever you got to get in there, a torch, a little torch, you know, to heat it up, whatever you got to do. That's what I'm suggesting, because I was trying to just like, oh, throw these in real quick, like nonchalantly, like let's get the camera out and show people how to do it. Then it was like quickly, like I was like, ooh, this is quickly gonna turn on me. And yeah, so it might not just be like, oh, let's just throw some O2 sensors in 15 minutes. Just come at it like that and you should be all right. And then while you're there, just throw some brand new ones in that are AC, Delco, Bosch, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, there it is. Mike, I'm out here. Hopefully it runs better now. It runs pretty good, but like I was having some issues, so we're gonna see. Let's see how the startup is actually, because it doesn't like to start up like instantly. being like a fuel injected car, you would think like it starts up like instantly. It always gives me some hesitation. Battery's probably gonna be dead, so that might be one of the hesitations. That was pretty good. And I could also read on here, so once I don't have the specs on me right now, but I could probably really, this is my Scan Master, I could probably check out the O2 and all that, but I might have set a code for having it disconnected because I had one of them disconnected for a second. But yeah, I could read a lot on here, and I'll look through that later because there's a lot to like break down. Let's see if any codes set. I have like 2 codes that said 95 and 96. That's an oil life and oil lamp level or something. I just don't have it connected. But the cars always run like good at idle like this. But yeah, it's, sometimes, you know, O2 sensors, they could cause a lot of havoc and not even like throw a code sometimes. All right, I'm just gonna have to check on it and see if it keeps starting up like instantly like that. But right now, like the computer is like, probably have to relearn itself because it's been turned off, and it's gonna get turned off again because it's been draining. Like this battery is like a found battery that, you know, isn't all the way 100% legit. It's like drains when you're not looking. So I'm gonna replace that too at some point, but it's a car that sits in the backyard. Try not to spend too much money on it when I don't have to, but the O2 sensors, that was like a given. I can't believe I can believe I haven't changed them yet, but I can't believe I haven't changed them yet. Especially if you're trying to like diagnose stuff. But I got a lot of other stuff. And so, yeah, there's just, they don't set a code, so I don't even know what I'm gonna do with them. I guess we'll keep them for like backups or something. Probably should just throw them away, but you never know, you might need a connector piece or whatever. That's just how we're rocking over here for the moment, yeah. But I'll remember these came out of this car. We'll drive this car and see if I notice any difference. Then I can say for sure, like, oh yeah, I had a bad one. All right, this one is good still. We're just gonna throw that in the trunk. That's the end of the video. All right, we'll be back. Peace.